Alright, family, the car is all packed. Got some 12 gauge wire, 10 gauge, cubit ruler stick, some books, some detox supplements with a whole lot of rings and things. And I'm driving over from Gibson's to Grand Forks. Got my guitar, there's a little gathering happening, a sleeping bag, tent, and yeah, Jade and I are about to leave our home, go to the sauna, and then I'm taking y'all on the adventure. It is a electroculture project I'm working on with the brother Spence, frequency gardening, and brother Curtis. And yeah, we are planning to create a massive harmonizer for Curtis's land, and also to do some other electroculture practices on the land. So join me for this lovely adventure. Muna's Magica at your service. We're going to take you on a ride. Enjoy. Alright, so I'm on the ferry right now, heading to the sauna. We're apparently going to sauna first. I don't really have time for this, but there is no time, and yeah. I don't know what to say. When you touch eternity, time just becomes irrelevant. So I just messaged brother Spence and was like, I'm going to be pulling up late, so don't expect me to be around the campfire tonight. But I got in a Viking or Atlantean cubit double twist right here on me. Very excited for the adventures. Got a New Earth cubit and 2 Atlanteans on me, so let's get into it.
And be safe. So please listen to our quick safety tips.
First off, every member of our crew is Transport Canada Marine Safety Certified.
Got a
In the unlikely
333
event of an emergency, they'll
Earth
be your
core
guides.
beam in the water
You'll
right
need
now.
to stop what you're doing and follow their directions.
Sacred geometry.
They'll guide you to the emergency
I love you.
assembly
I'm
area
sorry. Please
and
forgive
marine
me. Thank you.
evacuation systems located on deck 5.
If you know, you know.
And the life jackets located on decks 5 and 6. A crew member may ask you to put on a life jacket. Here's how to do it.
Ready?
You're on.
I'm on. Alright, we're on the ferry right now. I brought a harmonizer. So this is actually the reason why I'm going to this project, because Spence is an electroculture gardener and teacher, and I am a creator of the harmonizers and all of the energy tools. So Spence and I have been connected for a while, and yeah, it's aligning that we're gonna go work on a project together. So the harmonizer creates a toroidal field of energy, and the torus is the shape in creation where the energy expands out and comes back in like a magnet. So we play frequencies through this, or you can plug this into the earth and broadcast out these resonant harmonic frequencies coming from the earth. So this will amplify the life force in the surrounding area. We're specifically going to Curtis's land where he has a homestead, and we're going to be amplifying the life force around his land for his food, for his water, for the local community, and it's going to bring basically harmonic frequencies, because we know that everything is frequency and vibration, and when you have a harmonizer around, it's doing its work and it's generating this positive vital chi, or the life force energy. So Spence and I have a pretty cool idea. We're looking to build probably a cosmic wash tub, which is about double the size of this, and it has 2 of the cubits in one. So we'll see when we get to the land tomorrow. I'm going to be pulling up later tonight, so I'll maybe share a little bit more of the journey today, but I'm just going to go to the sauna with the woman behind the camera. And then yeah, I'm stoked about this project. So there's going to be 2 days of footage that we're going to be working on the land, making antennas, making rings. I'm going to teach Spence how to make them. And yeah, it's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited about this project. So let's have some fun. Alright, I have a sacred cubit ring on me. I'm gonna gift this to the waters right now with a little prayer. Put it in the eternal ocean from whence we came. Let there be peace and love amongst all beings of the universe. Om Namah Shivaya. Organite. The kids are making organite in there. Okay. This is our new sauna ice bath spot. Tality. Beautiful place. Oh yeah. How was that session for you?
Bliss.
Just got out. That place is awesome. This specific location,
Yeah, this location's amazing.
the shipyards, had a really amazing sauna and cold plunge, and they have a rebounder there. They have coffee on tap, kombucha on
There are
tap.
4 different cold plunges with different
Temperatures. It's just a vibe. Like, out of all sauna ice baths place, I would put that one like very near the top. Very near the top. Change your energy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now I get to continue on. I'm gonna drop Jade at the ferry. I wish we could go out for dinner. Maybe we can, I don't know.
You're gonna show up late anyway.
I know. Yeah, so I can't get into Curtis's land because I'm gonna be pulling up in like 7 hours. So Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, it was great. We'll see you soon. We're gonna continue on the journey. One love. Alright, so we got some beautiful bowls for dinner. I got the Greek style. Charging it up.
Ooh, baby.
Looking for potential camping Airbnb tonight. Honestly, yeah, why not? Jade got the
Peanut something.
Ooh-wee. Yeah. Peace and love, family. Sending so much love and so much perfection your way. So I'm on the way now to Grand Forks, British Columbia. I just dropped off Jade at the ferry. We had a amazing sauna, ice bath, and dinner. And yeah, just driving over. So I have a 5-hour drive. I ended up getting a Airbnb for the night, so I didn't have to pitch a tent in the middle of the night. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep driving. I gotta get gas within the next hour. And I got my baby on my lap, the holy sacred harmonizer. The holy sacred harmonizer. Truly, truly. If you know, you know. Yeah, sending you so much love. Super stoked for this Electroculture, bring in vitality, consciousness, new earth now energy to beloved Curtis's Homestead. I'm so grateful that we are connected and to co-create with Brother Spence. Dream come true. Dream come true. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you, beautiful woman, soon if you're a feminine being watching this. Sending you so much love. And I'll keep you updated. I'm gonna vlog the whole adventure. So yeah, it's gonna be a couple big days here. And yeah, so grateful, so happy and grateful. All right, one love. All right, family, I just grabbed some fruit for the road, and I'm going into Canadian Tire to get the last of the materials, which is brazing rods. So I usually get brazing rods online, but I'm pretty low, and it's something I don't want to run out and then get to the land and not have enough for the creation flow. So I have a feeling I'm going to be able to grab at least a few extra packs here. And wow, holy, Canadian Tire's next level. Holy sh! Look at this place. Holy, I wonder where they started. Look at this place now. Wow, okay. Oh my god. Wild. Next level. Wow. Shocked. It's wild. Shout out Canadian Tire though. Okay. So I did get an extra yellow tank. Oh my, they're stacked here. Okay, I'm just gonna get some more of these. Just to clean up the tools. And of course, let's get the Let's get 2 copper phosphorus. I think we'll be good with that. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna get 3. I feel like we're gonna be cooking. Alright. That's it. Now, I still have a 4-hour drive to this motel I'm sleeping at. And then I'm gonna get to the land at about 7 tomorrow. So 7 a.m. We'll see what happens. Got the rest of the tools. Let's cook some harmonizers. It got dark out and I am tired. I put on some music. My ears are popped. I'm out here. Really out here.
When I'm inward sourcing, I can feel the pranic energy of Pleiades coursing through my veins, important, healing and fortune forces, stronger love's forming, endorse and release
Muna's Magica. I've been filming since I left my home, so
Yeah.
just happening here with
The
Brother
great
Spence.
Canadian adventurer, our brother Moose is on.
We this is Brother Spence right here. We connected, just like really truly divine, coherent connection.
Crazy
through the
synchronicities, if you
past,
could
like,
call that.
Yeah, like months, and we've been talking, going on calls on like sharing our life, sharing our love, our
Lighting
story.
up Instagram back and forth.
Totally. And
You get a few. He gets a
We're
few
here.
electroculture visioning rants for me from time to time. But now we are in the physical. The physical, I can go like this. I can touch them.
Yeah.
And we're going to be co-creating. So we are super excited for where we are in these beautiful sacred lands, southeastern British Columbia. And yeah, this is going to be a beautiful new earth visioning weekend. Munis, of course, has brought all his tools, all his tech, all his abilities, skills, vision, wisdom, epicness in his vehicle here. I got my vehicle and it's loaded up with the same thing. So we're gonna play, we're gonna experiment, we're gonna workshop, we're gonna take you all for this ride, and we're excited. So final, well not final, how about initial kickoff intention here for the family here, Munis?
Yeah, so I'm here to surrender my personal will over to the Most High, always first and foremost. And the Most High has taken me into this moment knowing that I am always in alignment. And we know that this land right around us here is going to be a seed of the new earth.
Yeah.
And the new earth is here now. And what I feel and I mean by that is that we're going into a new cycle on this earth where we need to start to co-create with each other and actually understand what unity consciousness is. And so we have these tools that are in resonance with the earth. Brother Spence has been working and teaching about electroculture and the tensor technology or the life force energy tools. These are in perfect resonance with the electroculture because
It's the same thing.
It's the literally same thing. We're
Frequency device. It's all the same thing.
we're knowing and utilizing that there is a infinite source of energy
Coherent field.
that is actually animating us right now, and that we can tap into these fields and we can amplify the food on the land here. We can have pure water on the land by implementing these tools. And it's as Slim said, elegant simplicity. You're gonna follow along for the ride on this journey through the next few days. And yeah, it's really just to display the elegant simplicity of
potential.
Totally being in tune with the divine and just creating these tools. And we're gonna really just flow. And I'm just stoked to be able to share this with the YouTube community because this is like a next level
It is.
collab. Like I've
Yeah.
been, as y'all know, I've been tutorials, and we got the course coming, the ebooks out,
The meditations.
meditations.
Make sure you watch his meditations. They're sick.
Yeah,
He goes deep.
there's
He'll
a
take you
lot.
new spaces.
The music, you know. But at the end of the
Oh, yeah, the
day,
beat.
is like we need a safe space. We need a sacred space, and why not have abundance, abundance, abundance? Life is abundance, and so we're literally just amplifying the abundance,
Yeah.
which is already ever present.
Yep.
But that's our
Yeah.
task.
That's the task.
Here.
It's already done. I've been dreaming about this for a while, so we're pumped, and we'll keep you updated with future videos.
One love, family. Peace.
That's kind of what was here. It was just, this was all forested like 40, 50 years ago.
Wow.
And yeah, so literally built everything. And I even put new windows on this cabin, put a new roof on it, or new roofing. But
A true wee cabin.
yeah,
Got a vibe.
yeah, it's cool. Like I can just do annuals in here a lot. And so all of my early salad greens and all that stuff are in here.
Nice.
I rotate. That's diatomaceous earth all over those peppers just because I've had some aggressive aphids. And I did some early electroculture in here. But
Oh, okay.
it wasn't great. I'm sure what you guys are going to do is way better. You'll see I have a couple rods out there.
Oh, nice.
So
But
you
yeah.
played with it a little bit,
A
eh?
little bit, oh yeah. And I've
The
been
ether.
familiar with it for many, many years.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I never really did anything too serious with it. But this garden is like my first and last garden for annuals.
Wow.
And I just keep adding organic matter to the soil. It keeps getting better and better.
Beautiful.
Terrace above there, that will be another greenhouse like this. No, on that one. But I haven't.
On this flat pad here.
Oh no, above
it, yeah.
The one
Very
above
to
it.
high point.
Yeah, yeah, the ridge. But yeah, everything I do is just, standard 30-inch market gardening bed, the way I did when I was farming. Yeah. It works. It's simple.
For easy access.
Yeah, it's good access. Oh, do they? Well, maybe I'll start giving you guys
It's a very
1 penny per worm, and you can start collecting them again. Make it 10 cents. Hot air from up on top, and then pumps it underground, and it goes the climate battery.
And what's sucking it down?
Just this 700 CFM fan. So that's running right now.
So we're pulling up to the workshop where we're going to be creating and anchoring in the harmonic light frequencies into this beautiful land. We're going to get some pillars and some torus fields of superluminal scalar waves. So we got the pickle. I poured salt and vinegar in here. We're gonna probably make a wash tub at least, or maybe a larger harmonizer. So I put it in a big old bucket. And yeah, we got a whole lot of 12 gauge wire, 10 gauge. We got some extra wire there.
Got some Neville.
We got some books that we're gonna put on the the workbench to remind us of who we are. And yeah, we got Brother New Atlantis's book in here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got your book in there too.
Wow.
So check this out. Alright, so we got Planet Spirit Gardener by Alana Moore. Amazing text if you want to go deeper into connecting with the overarching Davis effort beings of your land. This is just a really good PDF by this guy, I think Loic. I think he's French. He's done a lot of good stuff. You see stuff on Facebook, so we'll do the translations, but he's got some great ideas, so potentiality's there. Got the Maria Thune Biodynamic Almanac for this year. so we can tune into the frequencies coming into the planet, affected by the stars. We also got another custom version for the time zone. And then, yeah, like you said, we got the full printed off in color.
Nice.
Oops. Harmonic growth, knocking stuff around by New Atlantis.
Yeah, shout out New
And
Atlantis.
then, check this out. So then we got the flip. We go like this, reverse it.
Oh, another Dr. Philip Callahan.
Oh yeah, the double Dr. Phil. He's finally getting his due. And we got the Moonus Magica
Wow.
guide on creating tensor technologies in the back.
That's so
And then
fun.
this protects my stuff. And then two more. We got our Justin Christophilou Electroculture guide for talking about maybe doing some of that. And then, of course, what I consider one of the Bibles. This goes with me in the field everywhere. Yannick Van Doren's Electroculture Practical Guide. Between this, New Atlantis stuff, those are kind of what I roll with in the field because it's just great refreshers. If you're new to it, it's awesome because then you just know which way to like put your magnets. It breaks down a bunch of great ideas. Both of them do.
Wow.
So lots of good stuff in
What
there.
was that, a tensor ring
Yeah,
right there?
yeah, the Slim Sperling Royal Cubit copper ring.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yannick knows what's up. This tensor ring's been in electroculture for a while.
Wow.
Eons, really.
Yeah,
And we're just remembering it.
truly.
So yeah, that's what we got in terms
Wow.
of inspiration.
Beauty. Yeah, we're gonna set it all up and get to the creation flow. Shoo.
Yeah, like where you see my New Earth mug around here. This is nano coated. So this is like Scalar's tech right here.
Wow.
Yeah, this was from a company called New Earth Ministries, and yeah, I connected with them a while ago before I even.
Look at that.
Yeah, so Moonus Magica in my New Earth Ministries mug. And yeah, that's just straight mountain water, unfiltered with the tech in there, the copper tech.
Beautiful.
And then the nano coating on the other side.
Wow.
So yeah, really
That's
high
cool.
frequency.
Never seen that. All right, well, we're gonna get to it.
Geometry, Etsy, Harmonious in Nature. He's out of Texas. So we got a few different spirals that we brought up here to Canada. He 3D prints all this stuff. This is a winder that I was thinking, yeah, this is a small winder. A few different other ones, and if we curl it, you're gonna make sure it's the proper tune lengths.
Wow.
And then this we have to put together, but this allows us to do the Fibonacci spiral. We're very gentle,
Wow.
right? So this will be sealed here, but then we'll be able to put the copper in here,
Dude.
bend around in the full length,
That's the exact.
and then come down here. Yeah, see right here, Harmonious in Nature. Check this guy out on Instagram at Harmonious in Nature. He builds some amazing electroculture systems of things we can use to make art a lot easier. And then this is what I've been excited about. So this is a proper, I think it's 52 or 53 degree angle to make paramagnetic basalt rock dust toppers, cones. So you'd fill that up, you do it, and then you actually make a cone like that, and then you pop it out and it would sit there. And then this creates the exact effect. It's the same angle that the famous Irish round towers have that they used as paramagnetic amplifiers.
Yep. That's amazing.
So we got all that.
That's super cool. Wow.
So it's in the field.
Yeah.
Keep them out here. We'll tool with them, but let's keep fun.
Really cool.
Oh, he's got all the instructions. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is.
It's not totally flawless, but it's got a good energy.
I think that's gonna be in the coil.
Oh, nice. I like you got the Moonus.
Yeah.
And then I got this too, which I've been kind of thinking as well. Is we got some zinc, like some bendable zinc sheets. So I don't know. Like I'm gonna see about like maybe even bending that around the bottom of some of this stuff. So we'll have that.
So these cones that you've brought to the project, what exactly is going on here?
Right, so these are what I call paramagnetic pylons. You'll also see it in the electroculture space as paramagnetic cones. And what this does, it is an amplifier of the telluric currents of the earth. You could think of those as the flowing waves that move just below the surface of the earth, below our feet, that direct up and get drawn up into plant roots and everything on the surface. And the idea being, when you put a paramagnetic cone on the right location in your garden, it's going to amplify those telluric currents and create a coherent electromagnetic field that's going to influence your plant growth. And one of these things placed in the right location can very easily double the crop yields of the plants in the ecosystem. Obviously, there's a few things you can do to extend the field of influence. Best way to do this is to use dowsing and test like how far out the field of influence is. You can use body dowsing, you can use finger dowsing, you can use pendulums or rods, but you can figure out about how far it is, and then you'll know that all your plants in there are being influenced by that field. And if you want to take it to the next level, which we're going to do with this project collaboration, is when you put this down, you make sure it's on a beneficial magnetic vortex, a hot spot. You could call it a pour point on the earth. That's where the energy concentrates up and then comes up. It'll create that field of influence. Put a little bit of basalt, because this is about 20% basalt rock dust. And then you just sprinkle it in with your soil, and it extends the field. And over time, you're going to get a very powerful, coherent field. And yeah, it's simplest way that I tell people, if you want to get started, just go get some basalt rock dust from your local greenhouse, place where you can buy plants, or online. Like if you're in Canada, there's a good company called Optimize Organics. Get yourself like a 10 kg, 20 pounds of it, and then get some cement from your local hardware store, and take a pylon. I can give an example like this. It's not an actual pylon, but this is the simplest way to get started. Is, you know, pylons that you would buy to put in your car emergency kit. Put it upside down. You can put in a cardboard box, and then just pour your mix in like this, and obviously fill it to the top. You spray it with avocado oil. Don't use WD-40 or any kind of toxic oils. Use avocado oil. Spray it in there. You pour your mix in. Leave it for your days. Come up. Tap it. This bad boy pops out. Now, I've played with this a bit more, because that's what we do here at Aether Garden Technology. So this is what I call a bit more of a quantum cone, quantum pylon. This has the basalt rock dust, which has a decent paramagnetic rating of about 3,000 CGS, which is a rating of paramagnetism, the ability to be drawn towards a magnetic field. I put glacial rock dust in there that's been pulverized by glaciers, which has pretty good paramagnetic abilities. Then I put some magnetite, which is one of the most paramagnetic rocks on planet Earth. It's amazing. And I've put that in here throughout. I also have a little bit of paramagnetic lava rock in there, and then I've placed it when it was drying on the bottom. I have some quartz crystal and a bit of quartz sand in here. I have a bit of ormus, because I think that's always a great thing to add. Plant energetics, I have maybe half a cup of azmite, which is a very powerful mineral substance that you can have from Utah. I'm a big believer of building your fertility on site, but I also think we are in an age where we can take advantage of some of these powerful rocks and bring them into our homesteads, our sites, our communities, and utilize them. So definitely, I would encourage, if you're building these, I encourage you to get a 10 kg bag of azmite and just put a little bit in, which will help bring some more mineral energetics. There's also humic powder in here as well. So these things are powerhouses. I'm excited to get them onto the land here for this project. We've got 12 of them, and I'm gonna put out my exact ratio. You can see some of these ones. The second batch, I actually put a little aluminum in, and it didn't quite cure how I wanted. It'll last 10 plus years in the field, in the garden. But I definitely want to work towards the, like I had on the first, where it's much cleaner, no bubbles. And yeah, we're gonna see how they work over a couple seasons.
Okay, so we've just stripped some 10 gauge wire from this roll in which a brother has gifted And yeah, we're gonna be twisting up the wire before we cut our measurements. And yeah, I'm gonna get brother Spence to twist it up so we can put our intention for the land into this one.
This one is really neat because I'll show you later.
We have some 6 gauge to play with. So we're gonna be attaching our harmonizer to one of the pipes.
Turn it and it just does the work for you.
Got all the goodies going right here. Alright, it's just absolutely gorgeous out.
I know. This is like it's a good ecosystem, man. If you have water, it's a good ecosystem.
It's so gorgeous. So we got brother Spence here.
There you
So
go.
we're gonna twist the wire. As y'all know by now, this is an important part of the process.
Mhm.
Copper is a crystal. We can program crystals.
Well known in Lumeria.
Yes.
I have one example of ancient humans who knew this, and now you know it too. You've probably known it.
And we are going to, before we twist it, we're going to tune in together, take some breaths together, although the presence is always with us and is animating everything. It is the moment to twist, and I'm going to have Spence on one side of the wire, and then I'm going to be twisting, and then we're going to both be putting our intention in, and we'll actually share with you the process here.
Right.
So what we've done is we've stripped a whole bunch of the 10 gauge to really, we're going to twist all of the wire now
Right here.
before we cut our cubits. So this is quite real nice, actually, this wire.
So cubits, what does everyone watching need to know about cubits?
Yeah, so the cubit is the length of measurement that works with the tensor energy tools or the life force energy tools. The word tensor to me isn't in alignment with the actual tool that we're creating. We're creating a beam or a column or a pillar of life force energy, or the chi energy. So to say tensor, the word tensor comes from the tensor field, which John Archibald Wheeler it was like a mathematical formula. But you know, like, I'm not into the complexities of life. I'm into the simplicity of life, because I see that the simplicity is the divinity. And when we get into the complexity, we're getting into the fractured ego mind. And that's why all of this is so simple. Like, it's only when you start thinking, oh, what do I got? No, just flow. Just let go and flow. And you're immediately in alignment with your highest self, because you are the highest self. Right now, you are the self. And so when you're twisting the wire from this knowingness, you could just put that energy into it. And for us, we're creating this harmonizer for the land, for the space, for the community, for all of the life that is present here, and all of the life that will be moving.
Didn't Slim
through
say
it.
this could potentially go 4,000 miles into like harmonizing huge chunks of land?
Correct, yeah. So this specific
Like, what do you say to
harmonizer-
people who say there's no way that's possible? Because I know there are a lot of people out there.
I tell them that there is the energy that is moving the galaxy light years away is the same energy that is moving your heart and is beating your heart right in this now moment. And in this universe of infinite potentiality, really, how far out is it to design a device that has a positive, beneficial energy field that is bringing positive, constructive harmonics into the local home, the waters, the air, and is actually
The insects, the
putting
plants,
up a bubble field.
the trees.
Yeah, it's like in Star Wars, they have those, like, the force fields.
Yeah.
That's what we're creating.
Mm-hmm.
And we're creating literally like a force field, the God force,
Yeah.
which is
I call them New Earth nodes, right? They're they're energy lit coherent farms, gardens, homesteads that essentially become beacons for the insects, the plants, seeds to grow and flourish in and amongst all the nonsense they have going on in the skies. And things like this Harmonizer, these technologies, they all help you build a system of energetically coherent, because you can create an energetically coherent system that thrives even with all the crazy stuff going on. And it's a node because that energy builds over numbers of years. The more that you put abundance and the more that you continue to dial in your systems and build your food systems, etc., that energy goes out into all the surrounding areas. And what happens is, because of the ley line network, as ley lines start getting reestablished and connected, all these acupuncture points, as your New Earth node of harmony and love and growing food extends out, like, it can come and now end up in the path of some of these lines. And when you say grid work and all this stuff that gets thrown around the New Earth space, all you're doing is bringing energetic coherence to an area that is then expanding out to where it reconnects with some of these lines and some of these different points, and then all that energy is going to get moved. And when you talk about the human morphogenetic field coming into coherence, this is the physical. This is what is happening when we make these communities and put this tech in, and then it spreads, and then you get the 100th monkey effect, which we know is proven time and time and time again. All of a sudden, people start waking up, big time.
And Slim Sperling was noting, and they weren't going to admit it, but Slim Sperling, if you read Slim Sperling's universe, he dropped the crime rate of New York City with the Harmonizers, which we're about to make.
What years was that experiment happening?
It was happening in the 90s.
Nice.
and in the early 2000s, and obviously it's like, oh no, coincidence. No, there is no coincidence. You pull up with a device that literally, and this is where the metaphysics of all of this come in, because
The fun stuff.
the real stuff. The real
It's so real you can't see it.
Yes, indeed. And there is a toroidal field that we're about to activate once we precisely cut our cubit lengths. And this one's for Slim. We're utilizing the sacred cubit, the lost cubit, and the empowerment cubit. And these were the first 3 cubits, the frequencies, the length of measure, the precise measurement in which we cut our...
All 3 are in this
little
device that I wear over my high heart.
So we're cutting...
Back to basics, really.
We're going
the quantum
back to the
stack,
basics.
but it's very simple.
It's
very simple.
Very simple, but so these are etheric antennas, right? Which is what electroculture is. It's recognizing that there is an electrical energy, a divine electricity around us at all times, as we spoke about earlier. And so just like
as you become more clairvoyant, you start seeing it.
Facts.
You know, like you start seeing energy lines around, and
you feel it.
You feel how the landscape flows, and you can tap in with dowsing in your own body, and very quickly this will come back. It's inside of everyone.
We are electromagnetic beings.
We are one with this entire Earth realm. We're not separate like we've been trained in the Rockefeller mainstream last 150-year reset kind of parasitical fucking energy, right? we get to blow way beyond that. And I think it's cool because what we're doing here is ultimately we're experimenting by using our intuition, our senses, our co-creation energy, tuning into the land. But at the end of the day, it's an experiment. The Earth is a living, breathing being. Your land, your garden, a living, breathing, sentient, is a sentient energy. So you have to trial and error. You have to play. You have to take notes. You have to observe. You design, you implement, and then you optimize, right? And you tweak it. And we're gonna show you how to do it. So you place it, the Harmonizer's in there really well from the get-go. But it ultimately comes back to it being a process and a journey, and there's no right or wrong way. So everything we're doing is just straight up inspiration.
Exactly. A beacon of light for unity consciousness to thrive in this heart center, expanding out. What can I do now? What can I... it starts with your
Yeah.
We'll get into this another time, but anyway.
Munis will get into it. He's all about the tensor tech. That's what I love about him.
We're gonna twist up the wire.
Yeah.
And then
Real time here.
yeah, real time.
Before we stop the camera though, I want you to
Yes.
just explain this because I think this is a great pro tip. I have my own version of this.
Yeah.
And this is a great way when you're cutting your wire, especially if you're moving around. Maybe you don't have a workbench to draw onto, the permanent one. Munis and I himself, you just take a, I'm not sure how long this is in inches.
Yeah.
48 inches. So this is, 4 feet. And then you just translate what a sacred cubit is, a lost cubit, in inches or centimeters, because it has both here in Canada. And then you just mark it. And you can see Munis is just marked here. The 1 galactic cubit, 1 1/2 Viking cubits, the golden fire, 1 1/2, and he just works his way along, and then you just put it at the end, and you can measure your wire very, very quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these cubes.
Make sure you get his ebook because he's got all those cubits that I just said in there, proper measurements. Be careful if you're like going to ChatGPT and asking for stuff because it can be a little bit off, and there's a lot of people are just kind of a little off with their measurements, and it does make a difference from energetic coherence. The Egyptians knew this, right? That's why they built the temples and the sacred cubits. It does matter, so get the actual measurements, message Munis for that, and just have those in a binder like I have over there, and then you can never go wrong.
Yeah, the cubit is an extremely important aspect about this technology. If you just twist your copper wire and you half-ass your cubit cut, you're not getting the energetic qualities of the ring.
Yeah.
This is why we make it, is
Yeah.
because we cut them to a cubit.
Yeah.
And the cubit is, like, all of the aspects are important. The twist, but the cubit is, you need to be precise when you cut it. And the way that I've been teaching it through the past years is the creator loves you and wants you to win. The universe is on your side, conspiring to help you thrive.
I like
And
that. Dropping rhymes.
If you are close, and I'll teach you how to do it. We're gonna show how to do the exact, but you just got to get close, and we're gonna show the digital caliper, which we have down there.
Oh, nice.
And that is exactly what will give us this precise measurement. There's also other tools that you can get that are even more precise, but a ruler and a digital caliper is more than enough.
Yeah.
To get
That's the 80-20 to
a
get
precise
started.
measurement.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like you don't have to be like, boom. It's not like this, like,
You feel it, right? Like it's once you get more experience with it, like if you cut it off, and I'll often cut just like slightly more, and then you can either file it down or just make sure you're really close, check again. You'll know when you just take off a little filing, even if that's only a tiny bit, it'll drop into the full length, and you can feel it in your hands the more that you do it. The energy starts flowing.
Absolutely, exactly.
Like it just gets stronger, right? It's kind of like, don't cut with cubits, you might get 10%. Cut with cubits precisely, you're gonna get 100%. If you're putting the time and energy into making these systems, why wouldn't you want to do it like our ancestors, the ancients, did? Make it perfect, right? We're not building a guitar from scratch here. It's quite simple, and that's what we love so much about this technology. But take the time to get the cubits right, you're gonna have a lot more results.
Truly. All right, let's get into it.
Yep.
Let's twist this wire. So,
Take me through step by step. If I'm a beginner and I've never twisted wire out here, because I get asked this question all the time at Frequency Gardens.
by the way, this video is going to be like 2 hours long.
Yeah, we're just gonna edit all together, and those who want to watch can watch in real time.
the real ones will tap into.
Oh
this.
yeah.
But we can also chop it up and like have different.
Yeah, we'll
videos,
make it easy.
just
We'll make it
but,
easy. Well, we'll get the long running commentary in real time.
Yeah, one thing I use, I hope I have my drill. Well, that would be interesting.
Twist by hand. I saw one of the people, Orgonite creators. I think the one from the Netherlands. I forget her name. She was out there twisting it old school style by hand.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Forget my drill, but
That's an impact driver too, so that'll work really well.
yeah, this is brother.
Especially that'll work well for. Do you mind if we use this to twist?
Of course, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Say hi to the crew. This is the video that's going to be like
Oh,
a
is this
2-hour
live,
thing.
or
is
It's
it-
not live,
Oh, okay.
but it'll
This
be
is
in there.
going on the Muna's
Yeah.
YouTube. This
It's
is
unfiltered,
I'm doing
uncut.
like a full vlog style.
Oh, okay.
Just like behind the scenes.
Sweet.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna twist the wire. So, all right, one man has a drill.
He's walking it through for all the people who are
Yeah,
getting
because you can
started.
clamp it right into that.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
right
twist
on.
it in it.
Yeah.
So
This is nice and heavy duty.
the key.
Curtis Stone doesn't do anything half-ass, everyone, just so you know. Follow this guy because he does it right, and I'm here at his beautiful spot.
So we always crimp the two ends because it sits in the drill real nice, and we're gonna basically put our crimped ends right into. Let's just get this down here.
Yeah, I can hold it if it's easy.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah,
That's
man, we got the filming stuff.
They're gonna tighten that up.
Now, clockwise, counterclockwise. This is something I get asked a lot too. What's your take on it?
Yeah. So, yeah, great question. Well, I twist my wire clockwise, and it's a whole.
She's the
Yeah, I can double check on it too. But yeah, I mean this is a whole nother realm of conversation, but we'll get into it.
See, I'm not
here.
totally
Yeah, I
sure it's
can- I
enough.
can
Maybe
do it
make it a
here,
little
but-
bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you have to just make it a little bigger, but
So that just goes in there, and then so that's good. So you just want it nice and tight like that, right? So when you're looking down at the drill, this is clockwise when you're looking down. So it's always to the right when you're making the tensor. So boom, boom.
always to the
Because Slim Sperling, he twisted his wire clockwise, and yes, I understand that Slim Sperling is no longer with us, but I like to honor the OG, and Slim Sperling
right. Of the modern age.
of the modern
Of the
age.
modern age.
Yeah, he.
Modern age. Yeah.
Yeah, we're quantum here, but Slim was the one that
Yeah.
channeled the tech in this age.
Yeah.
And basically, Slim would twist his wire clockwise, and Twisted Sage as well. This is how we teach. Yes, you
Shout
can
out to Twisted Sage. I got some tech of them right now.
you can experiment with counterclockwise twist, but there's an interview with Alan Steinfeld, the New Realities one with Slim, which is one of the only interviews he ever did. He says that he wouldn't permit a wire twisted the wrong way to leave the shop, because the original rings were the Caduceus coil or the Caduceus coil, and that had no twist, and that when they twisted the wire, that is where you get the positive energy on both ends. So we know that a counterclockwise or a clockwise twist is the safe bet. If you want to experiment with counterclockwise rings and share, if you sell them, then definitely let people know that they're counterclockwise twisted.
Yeah.
Right? It's like just common sense. If you want to experiment, try it out. I'm not gonna stop you and say that is making a non-beneficial energy. I have spoken with Twisted Sage, Brian Besco, that only twists his rings clockwise because that's the way that you make them. I've seen people on the Tensor Technology Facebook group saying that, like, going against what Twisted Sage was saying, but you're always gonna get that. But what I teach, what I will stand for, is that I just make the rings the way that they're supposed to be made. You clockwise twist it, and you know that you're getting a positive energy on both ends. So if you want to explore, I personally twist my rings clockwise.
And
So
the
that's
major,
what-
I would say, again, I get asked about electroculture antennas
Yeah.
for which way to twist, because it's a very common question. I would say like 80% of situations in the garden, it's like a default, like you're probably not going to go wrong twisting clockwise. Like if you're looking down, look down at the antenna, twist them down clockwise. But I also have had like the odd situation, and usually I look to nature for signs. I look at how do the trees twist. That shows like the the vortex in there. I look at how like sacred geometry spirals and daisies will be and things like that. So I have found some examples where that local vortex, it is like in a counterclockwise spin. Regardless, it's been in both the southern and northern hemispheres. I've had this. That can be your sign and be guided by nature, and that would be a time to think, oh, maybe I'll twist my electroculture this way, or maybe I'll try a ring the other way, and then see, does it make it more energetically coherent? Is it growing better? But as a default state, if you're not getting into the nuances of this, both electroculture and tensors, just go with the clockwise. You know, a big thing is keep it simple, silly, right? You're more likely to see results in energetic coherence and the less pests and the bigger, the better health for you and your garden if you just follow the basics like Moona said. And you can be up and running with this stuff in a weekend. You can learn this skill from this video, try a few things, and all of a sudden now you have this technology that's extremely beneficial for your land and your garden. And when then the results go, great.
Absolutely. We know that the clockwise twist for what we're creating here, which is a harmonizer and the rings, we know that this is creating a beneficial, positive, harmonic, coherent, constructive energy field coming out both ends of the ring. So it's up to you. Why not stick with that? So basically when you're twisting, you want to just be in your natural state of energy. If you're angry, if you're in a low vibe, if you're working through something, I don't suggest going and making a batch of rings for people. You know, it's that simple. But if you're in your natural state, which is just being as you are and your energy's flowing, that's really all you need. If you have your own practice of dropping into the heart space, bringing in intention, for me, I am the intention. My life is the intention. So I don't, every time I twist a ring, I'm not like, oh, this, I just am beaming. I'm being. I know who I am as the I am. And when I twist in that state, I know that divine energy, that quantum communication is always going on. And if you have specific, like for this land, we're going to say a little prayer, and we're going to pray for the land. We're going to pray for our brothers and sisters going through the land. I'm going to pray for the soil, for the water, for the air, and bring in that prayer of gratitude, of appreciation of life. And just that, the power in that is enough. So that's how we're going to go ahead with this. So we're going to get Spence a pair of pliers.
Yep.
And basically, just hold that. And
yeah, just remember too, like when we're talking about this in an energetic level, this is a tool that Moonus uses in this physical realm to create it. And he's constantly infusing his energy with it. I picked this up right now. I can instantly feel that this tool has been used for like high harmonics because it's you through the tool, through the drill, etc., infusing it. Because remember, you're not separate from God, divine, prime creator, Allah, whatever term you want to use. You are that. But I like how Neville Goddard, a Christian mystic, but we're essentially just God of we're stepped down is what it is. It's not lesserism. We're not it. We just have a step down, less consciousness in this perception, but we can come back and bring through that divine state in something like this, and then we can pass it on, which is cool. Like Moonus gave me a ring, I put it on now. I'm using his tool. His energy's coming through. It's all energy, right?
It's
Dr.
all energy in the void. All right, so basically, right here, you know, if you don't have you have your own hook, then you just.
Yeah. So explain the hook for someone who's new as well.
So Spence and I are creating this together, so that's why I'm gonna have him infuse the energy into this crystalline copper wire while we twist it. But if you want to just put a hook like on a tree and just hook it, just hook it to and use. So Spence is the hook.
You can put like an eye bolt in as well.
Yeah.
In a piece of wood in your garage or something.
Yeah, and as we twist, I'm gonna get Spence to pull back and keep that tension real good, so we get a nice tight twist. And Yeah, we're gonna feel it. Like a lot of this is feeling, right? There isn't, in non-duality, in the quantum reality, there is no right and wrong. It's all based on feeling. The feeling is the secret. So as we twist, we're in the heart space. I know Spence is in that space, and
I live for this, man. Let's do
we're
it.
gonna go for it. So you pull back. And I like there, like I felt that that's where to stop. So we're gonna take the wire out. And now every other wire, we're gonna match for our, because we're making a harmonizer, we're gonna match up this as precise as we can, this exact.
So the tightness of
twist.
how
Exactly.
the double wires are, the tightness, how close they are together.
Exactly.
Let's
And
show an example of like another way to do it. Explain this one.
yeah.
Just so they have the context.
Right,
So if
so
you're new and just understand.
This is the looser twist, which actually some creators like to do a looser twist, but you can see the difference in those two. And as I said, no right or wrong, but you feel it. And some of the energy tools, like some beings might make tensor rings with a looser twist like that. And that is still correct because you're twisting clockwise. And if you get your cubit cut and you braze your ends together, then you've created this pillar of light. It's very, very simple, but at the same time, it's next level. So.
All right. So what do you do after this?
Yeah. So basically, we're not gonna film the rest of this because we gave you the, the way to twist. So. We have all this wire here. We're gonna do this exact process, and then we'll cut our cubit lengths, and then we're gonna set up the harmonizer. Maybe we'll braze the frame, and then we're gonna go to the workbench and we'll teach you how to cut the cubits real properly. So we're gonna twist this up. All right, family. So you already know we cut the wire, and basically what we're doing here, see how that's kinked a bit? We're not going to utilize that. We want to use all of the perfect flowing wire, just like that.
Yeah, I find it easier on the camera when you go like that. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So they're all matching in terms of how tight the twist is.
Correct. It is intuition and it makes absolute sense. So I'm just cutting off the ends here. So yeah, we're making a really wild piece. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, use this as inspiration, but remember, like with what Munis and I are bringing forward right now, we talked about it earlier, it's basic stuff. Learn the basics, get it working, and then some of you will want to create stuff like this. I see amazing pieces out on Insta.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And for some of you who might not want to go to this but want to access this kind of tech, support the creators. Go on Etsy, go to their shops, buy this stuff, prioritize these things.
Truly. Okay, so this is the wire we have to play with. We're probably gonna need some more for the piece we're making. We have decided that we're gonna make a galactic wash tub, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people need to just pause and rewind that and look at your face when you said that, because that's the face of a man on a mission right there. All right,
Okay.
I love that. We're gonna go with the galactic wash tub. Can you
Wait.
explain to the family again what that is?
Yeah, so I it's a Muna's term. Basically, Slim created the cosmic wash tub, which is the sacred full-size harmonizer and the lost cubit full-size harmonizer. And so we're gonna actually add in the empowerment cubit as well. So there's gonna be 3 cubit lengths, resonant frequencies, working and powering each other up. So when you stack if you are aware of the principle of resonance, is when things are like, the way I like to describe it is singing together. If I'm singing and Spence is singing in harmony with me, then we're powering that energy up, that frequency up. So the same thing with the rings is when you stack, say I have a lost cubit, the sacred, and the empowerment, the energy field is like getting even more powerful, and the healing potentiality is increasing. Shoo! So, what we're doing here, oh yeah, so the galactic wash tub is basically 3 harmonizers in one unit with all resonant frequencies.
Where did the wash tub come from?
Slim was making like smaller units, and he dowsed, and he said the wash tub has a potential of a 4,000 kilometer torus bubble field. So galactic cubit, we don't know. I mean, maybe 5,000.
And why the wash tub? Like, why
wash tub?
Why that terminology?
Because it washes the ether
Okay.
of dense energy.
Like non-native
Yeah.
EMFs and things like
It
that.
washes out the ether. Pretty sure that's where Slim got it from. Channeling Slim right now.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Slim.
basically, you're filing down your end perfectly. Like there is no room. When I'm talking about precision, there is no room to like have. You need to be precise when you're cutting your cubits, because the energetics of the cubit is extremely important. So I'm filing down perfectly.
So is it you got it straight across there?
Perfectly straight.
Perfectly straight.
Perfectly
And this
straight.
is key.
And this is key. And what I'm doing,
Because it'll make when you're joining them a lot harder later. It's not flat.
yeah, no, actually this part, that aspect is so it butts up
Right.
against this end perfectly. Right? So
Right.
yeah, if
So
you
let's
hold
show
that
everyone
there.
that.
So that's why I filed it.
A great filming.
So it butts up perfectly. Okay, so that's why you file it down. Because if you were to just cut your wire, right, and then you need to file down. Because if you just go in with that, that's already a little bit of the length. So
Right.
when you're cutting your cubit, you're that playroom you have is shrinking
Yep.
even more.
Yep. So in other words, the classic measure twice, cut once.
Correct. So I have a pen here, so we're going to start with the sacred cubit.
So where is
So
that for everyone?
that
How long
is
is
the-
that?
This is like, yeah, this piece is going to be large. But, so right here, so 20.63 inches,
20.63.
which is, see how I'm perfectly butt up, my piece is straight. And as I said, you have a little bit of playroom, so I'm going to mark the sacred cubit, which I already had a prior mark. We might have to mark the empowerment cubit. But now I'm going to cut to the right of the line so I don't undercut the cubit. And now I'm going to file down. And I hit my mark with precision.
Shot looks cool with your hand tattoo.
And that's it. So if you check it out on this side.
Yep, straight. Let's have a look here. Maybe just use the pen to gently point so we can see it better.
See that there? So see how I have a perfect cut.
Right, so right on the money.
Right on the money. Like,
Oh yeah, look at that. This is actually a really good shot. Mm-hmm.
so that's it.
No room.
Yeah,
no room for error.
room.
Do it right. Do it right.
And so basically, we are going to be cutting 6 of these. So I'm
6
gonna
every time for a harmonizer.
Get to work, yeah, for a harmonizer, but that means that we're making a galactic wash tub. So we need 6, 12, 18. So we need 6 of these sacred cubit lengths.
Yep.
We need 6 lost cubit lengths, and we need 6 empowerment cubit lengths. And then when we have that, we're going to set it up, and then that's when we braze the frame. So you can see a lot of prep work goes into before you actually put your piece together. But basically, you got the message. When we get to the empowerment cubit, I will just teach you with the caliper exactly how
Okay, yep,
to,
the precision's good.
how to,
I know people
like,
want that.
measure that. And from there, We'll just have the 6 sacred, 6 lost, 6 empowerment, and then we'll see you soon, and we'll be at the brazing station ready to put our frame together. All right, we're out here. We're like halfway through. You wouldn't honestly, but this is the problem. It's not a problem, but it's a dilemma with YouTube. Like, I wish there was just an infinite camera filming everything, but then somebody has to edit it. So I have to like edit all of this, and it's hundreds, or not hundreds, it's hours of footage. So anyways, we're here, we're twisting, we're working on the galactic wash tub for the land. I'm gonna say a deep prayer right here. Mm-hmm. We're healing timelines, apparently. That's what Spence is saying. I believe it. I know it. I am it.
Everything affects all, right?
Beauty.
You gonna say that prayer?
Oh yeah. It was sad.
Okay.
I put the energy that's moving through me right now
Perfect.
is the prayer, yeah. Alright.
There you heard it from Buddhist. The energy moving through me right now is the prayer. Put that one on a meme and make that go viral. Somebody please. And tag us in that.
Alright, we'll see you soon. I'm gonna cut some more cubits, working on the lost, the empowerment.
And you should show them this. This turned out to be a big job now.
Oh yeah, well
now the cleaning of our central pure copper.
So we're Spence is working on polishing up the.
This has got 20 years of patina on this pure copper 5/8. You can see that's what it's going to come down to. That's what we got to get off. So the combination that seems to be working is just pure vinegar on a bit of paper towel, and then just some pure salt that I pour on the paper towel to full thick grain, and then I kind of go like this, and you can see what happens. That's what comes off. So we want to get that off. Like, it'll develop again over time, but after 20 years, we want this thing to be super clean. We'll give it a wipe with isopropyl alcohol, and then we'll counterclockwise twist down from a harmonizer up here all the way down in the ground. And we got some fun little tips and tricks that we're going to do for the base part of this once we decide and the land reveals where we're going to put it in. And we're going to talk about how to find the spot where the land wants this harmonizer, because this isn't just electroculture. You're going to grow some more, you're going to get a bit better yields and stuff like that. A harmonizer is about energetic coherence in the entire ecosystem, and it starts building at the location where this thing is put in the ground. And if we optimize that in the purpose location, it's pretty much infinite how much it can build out over time, and it'll bring energetic coherence to the entire garden, and then it'll spread from there. And we can then use strategies like the paramagnetic cones we talked about earlier to amplify it. But ultimately, the location of this has the potential to change this entire landscape for as long as it's there. So you're cutting, I'm going to keep working on that.
Exactly. This is the sacred royal Egyptian length. So this was found in the king's chamber in the Great Giza pyramid. So Slim had brothers, and he was working with scientists, right? We're all scientists, right? Yeah. All this is a divine experiment. Life is a divine experiment. But this is the 144 megahertz, and Slim actually had scientific friends that were measuring the frequency based on the length of these rings. There's also something I want to talk to you about, which I've shared about before, which is etheric templates. So
I love that.
When you're Twisted Sage, the Golden Spire, Brian Besco, he talks a lot about etheric templates, and it's basically when you're twisting the wire, you're anchoring in the etheric template, which is basically existing in its own space and in the quantum eternal reality. And these etheric templates are basically sitting there. So when you're twisting the wire, when you're making a life force energy ring or whatever tool, you can call in these templates. And basically those energetic qualities of that etheric template will be anchored into the energy field of the tool. So yeah, that's a little bit on etheric templates, and yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. Yeah, he's been putting the sucker punches
Yeah.
in the coil, which is great.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, would that be something you would do?
I've done it many
Is it worth
times.
doing?
Absolutely. But then you gotta be. So you either plug it into the ground, right? Because there's earth-powered sucker punches.
What is involved with that? Is there a battery involved with that, or is it just like?
No,
pinging?
it's just the copper wire wrapped in the Mobius coil, and then you plug it into the ground. And then if you had one, you could plug it into a frequency generator.
Oh, so you can play on rice and stuff?
Yeah. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, family. I know it's a lot of footage, but that was the intention of all of this, is to share deeper into life in the process. So, I love you, hope you're well, and I'll see you soon. Peace and love, family. It's a beautiful evening out. We're out here on the lands. Just got back from a beautiful adventure. Went for a swim in the river, checked out Grand Forks. Just want to share with you these sacred lands. Beautiful Brother Curtis Stone's homestead, which we are working on our Electroculture project here to bring vital life force, amplify the life force in this area. And yeah, super grateful, sending so much love. And yeah, we're gonna get back to it for a couple hours until it gets dark. It's like 7:30, so we're basically working in the shop here. This is the wire we've got so far. And I've got to strip a little bit more. And check out these cute little puppies. Puppies. Hello. All right, back to stripping wire.
You cannot drag all the disturbance that has
Getting the empowerment cubits cut here.
Therefore, consciously remove from the feeling and attention every disturbing thing. Enter into your meditation to feel the presence
Got
of
the
God.
discourses going.
Revolve your troubles. When the statement was given, know the truth and the truth shall make you free, it meant the recognition, acceptance, and activity of the mighty I Am presence. First, know I Am is the first principle and absolute certainty of freedom now. Second, know I Am the active presence governing all manifestation in my life and world perfectly. Then I have entered into the truth which shall bring all freedom. I must relate a thing that would be most laughable if it were not really serious. You would chastise it and rebel considerably if your little pet dog continued to carry bones from the alley into your... have gone over the wheel. Forgive and forget them. To give and forgive is godlike indeed. For illustration, if an individual or group of individuals has gone into a business undertaking and through lack of understanding it has failed or gone to pieces, it is always because of inharmony in the mental attitude and feelings. If every individual in such an association would take his stand and hold it, that there was only God in action, Only the most perfect success would come out of it, since the individual has free will. If he will not control his own thought and feeling, he will work things for himself and others, such as the great law, unless every individual corrects his own thought and feeling and keeps it so. Everyone who manifests in the physical form today has made plenty of mistakes, sometime, somewhere, so let no one take the attitude, I am.
Okay, so I've got a buck knife right here. This is a way of stripping wire. If you have wire that's insulated, what you do, so you have your wire, and that's it. You go down your whole wire, and then you peel it off. So this is a good technique of stripping. And that's that. Full-size sacred cubit, full-size lost cubits, full-size empowerment cubits. We are ready to create the frame. All right, family, that is day 2. Thank you, Slim. Of the Electroculture project. We're putting up a galactic wash tub. I'll see you in the rise. We're going to start the rise off with putting up the frame. I believe we have a quartz crystal that is charging. So this is going to go in the coil. And yeah, we'll have the wash tub beaming its torus field by lunchtime tomorrow, and then we're gonna move on to some other projects. And then Saturday is the gathering of beloved beings. So it's gonna be awesome. Sending you love. Have a wonderful now moment. Shoo-wee. Peace and love. Peace and love. We're out here on day 2 of the project, day 3 of the blog. Shout out my brother Spence right here, twisting up some aluminum
wire for our...
It's like 7:30 a.m. We had a good sleep. Did a abundance Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation together last night.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And
Very cathartic.
yeah, this is
Shout out to
what's
Dr. Joe.
going on in the rise already. We have a whole nother day of creation.
Yep.
And we got the Harmonizer.
The lab is already set up.
This is coming together. So that's about 1.5 foot high right there for the sacred cubit. And yeah, I'll walk us through what's going on here. twisting out the wire for the coil. I just jammed my finger.
Oh!
Those are the worst.
Yeah, this is gonna just hurt for a second until it's transmuted. Yeah, the bad one. A few days ago, I left some resin on the inside of one of my cups. For the actual antenna that I think you can spin.
So this is the size of the wash tub. Honestly, this is more than the wash tub. I was thinking it would be like, I've made a galactic wash tub half size. This is full size. So this is, I was actually thinking we were making the half size when I first thought about it, but it just happened to be we made a big boy. I guess that's what the land wanted. And I mean, if you look up here, we got absolutely beep word.
Yeah. Armageddon attempt. Ecocide
And
attempt.
yeah, it's it's calling for a piece like this, and we put a beautiful very beautiful quartz crystal in the center here. So this is about the size of Hey Arnold's head. And
do they have that in America? Would Americans know that show? Or is that Canadian?
yeah, Canadian boys would know, but
Hey
I call this
Arnold.
the Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'm stoked on this. It has a very good energy coming off of it. So we're basically, Spence has I think it's an 8-foot.
Yeah, I think it's about 8 foot, 5/8 pure
8
copper
foot
lightning rod.
Pure lightning rod. And we're going to attempt to braze the lightning rod onto the bottom of the harmonizer here. And then we're going to spiral down wire into the ground, have about a foot or even more
Yeah, even more.
put into the ground. So this is going to be able to last, a whole golden age. You know,
I love that.
I'm gonna incarnate back here in like maybe 6,000 years or so. Maybe
Still gonna be tucked
take a
away,
little
sure.
breather, and this will be just sitting there, and I'll be like, oh, I remember that. And then at that point, I'll have like next level powers that the harmonizer will be like kind of kindergarten stuff. But yeah, you gotta start in kindergarten to get to grade 8, right? So
Earth school, baby.
Earth School. Yeah, I'm stoked on this. It took a whole day, which was interesting for me. I had to really surrender to that because I sometimes pump out 6 harmonizers in a day or so, but those are little personals. But when you're making larger ones like this, there is a lot of prep work, and I'm stoked actually how the quartz is sitting in the coil. I didn't expect it to be such an effortless process there. And honestly, the quartz in this one is like so important. Extremely important for this one. And Spence happened to have this beautiful piece. So
That was gonna go in a cloud buster, but now it's in the beautiful harmonizer.
yeah. So that's it. I mean, if y'all have any questions, we basically generated a toroidal field of beneficial frequencies and vital life force energy. If you talk to Slim back in the day, he would basically say all of these tools are increasing the vitality of all life and amplifying the life force. And that's basically what we came here to do. It's pretty simple stuff. Yeah, you've seen the process so far. So I'll share with you the rest of what's going on. And then, yeah, we still have a whole day at creation. and we're gonna go into town later, bring you to the water with us. And yeah, just hope that this video has inspired you to become a creator. There's an ebook available. There's a course that's coming out really soon, a full tilt course on like everything life force energy tools regarding the tensor craft. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more collaborations. We'll see you soon. Alright, so Spence is polishing up this lightning rod, and we're going to attach this to the harmonizer next step. Once we have that brazed, we're then going to do the Electroculture spiral, the divine flame of Yeshua on the lightning rod. And yeah, and then we're going to probably sit for a moment and tap into the land and see where this is going. So, see what happens. New Earth now, baby. Alright, so while Spence is working on the lightning rod, I am going to make him a twisted sage style loose twist. We had some extra copper right here. This is a nice loose twist. And it's going to be an aura ring, which is going to be, honestly, I'm going to do the golden fire measurement. It's about 45 1/4. And yeah, just a little beautiful gift for Brother Spence to take home and to bask in the glory of the light energy coming off of the tools. So, just share with y'all the process right here. Golden fire. The thing I love about the loose twists is you have to really, it's fun to join the ends together, and it's like really a little more of a challenge. I think we love the challenges in life, to learn from your mistakes. But aren't your mistakes the greatest gifts? I can assure you one thing about this technology is the negative polarity has no interest in it. Because guess what? It doesn't work. It only works for the good. Slim Sperling got approached by the military. You can check out the Alan Steinfeld interview. And basically Slim, people came to him and was like, I want to use this technology, and it literally doesn't work for any malevolent behaviors. So, little side note. Alright. So this is the golden fire measurement. Just gonna, woo, yeah. Woo, yeah. Woo, yeah. Woo, yeah. Woo.
So final polish here. Nice coconut.
I mean, that's the beauty of YouTube is like, this vlog's gonna be like 3 hours long.
I know, and people can just watch it and
Yeah.
go through the experience.
Yeah, you could just tap in and just learn from the energy of it, you know? It's like a tutorial video, a vlog.
Yeah, and then it's like, just make it easy, right? Mock up the sections for chapters, so if people want to know, like, the brazing of the sacred cubit part, they just can click ahead.
Totally.
And that gives you, like, better SEO for when people are looking for specific questions. Alright, brother, this is...
We're ready, eh? I'm almost ready on this end too.
Just dialed up now.
Alright, so I got the golden fire ready to braise here. Let's go, baby. We're on it. We're on it.
Ready to go.
Spence has the lightning rod
There's
ready.
a lot of elbow grease there.
We're making moves, family.
Making moves.
We're making moves.
You think someone was getting rid of this stuff. $25 a rod. Here's offer.
One man's trash
Yep.
is another man's treasure. Okay. I don't know where the torch is, but it's...
I think it's right here.
Oh.
Other
Alright. Check this out. Little brazing. Heat it up. Alright. Beautiful. There's a golden fire ring for Brother Spence. Now he's got a sacred and a golden fire, big boys. These actually are in the shop, but this is the largest ring that I've been sending out because it fits, like, to send bigger ones in the post is kind of wild. So it's kind of the largest I go unless you are with me in person. Then you can order something larger, but...
Or you want to go full scale Moon is Magic, a custom shop. We'll send.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool because it's going to move with the wind a little bit. There's a slight flex to the pole, which will be really nice.
curvature of the measuring tape. And we're going to do the same thing. So Spence has it right up, butt up, right? Against. So I'm going to mark 165 and a smidgen. Okay, let's double check. Just make sure it's...
Yeah, pull it tight.
Perfect. One more. Okay.
Catch myself.
Whoa. Man, I am feeling it just holding this, dude. It's not even grounded into the earth yet. Woo! Ormus.
Alright, so
and
we
water.
we feel got the spot for the harmonizer.
We've got the Aether Garden Technologies Quantum Soil Activator Mix that we're going to put a bunch of in bottom of the hole. Glacier rock dust, basalt rock dust, magnetic hematite, all kinds of good stuff. Help ground in that energy, expand out the paramagnetism. And Curtis wanted in his garden, so we are going to test the Galactic washboard.
Wash tub.
Wash tub harmonizer. Dishwasher. In his epic permaculture setup, and we're going to see how quickly the soil elevates and activates.
Whew. And it's deeper. Like I feel coming in to a space.
Yep.
It's like a more spiritual activation, along with the actual energy field that the energy healing tools create. It's always about activating somebody spiritually and really like getting deep into who we really are as beings, right? And I was studying all of the presence prior to coming across this divine technology in Slim Sperling, and I realized like Slim's life was a life of living in the spirit, and that's really why I feel I'm here as well, is to not only give my brothers and sisters the opportunity to make a living off sharing light beams of healing, benevolent, beneficial, harmonic frequencies, but to activate everybody spiritually and to tap into that divine oneness and generosity of what it means to live in the heart center. So I think we're bringing that energy onto the land as well, and that's what I feel this is really about. If we don't know who we are, then we're lost, and you're always seeking from that place of never being able to find. But if you realize that you are that presence now, you are that God self now, and the I am has all of the traits. You are love now. From that place, create. And that's the whole mission here this weekend for me. And it's been an honor so far. So
let's go get this thing in the ground. We'll take you guys on the continued ride for the Aether Garden Technologies Moonus Magic Collab.
Yeah.
And off-grid Curtis Stone.
Do you want to share a little bit about this while we're here? Or wait?
I can preface it so you'll stick around and watch like probably 30 minutes of footage later in this video. But yeah, we've got a cool, we're gonna Electroculture antenna masthead being developed here in the style of Yannick Van Dorn, the Fertile Current, etc. So we'll drop into that more as it progresses, but we're gonna go get this harmonizer in the ground.
All right, let's get
Do it.
What are your thoughts on this, baby?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool looking.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just saying it's like a spiritual activator too.
I believe it, man. I mean,
Yeah.
the mini version you have of this, I remember when I held it, I could immediately feel it.
Yeah.
So.
And like they're special. They're sacred tools.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're ancient. So, just bringing it back for this new cycle.
Love it.
Yeah. We're about to plant it. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Let's see how it goes.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, so the plan here, now that we're about to put this harmonizer in the ground, is Curtis's little Electroculture antenna, which may or may not have been doing much, is going to be removed. We're going to dig the hole. We're going to work a little magic in the bottom of the hole, put the thing in, we're going to fill it back up, we're going to make sure it's stable, it's grounded, and then we're just going to see what happens with this beautiful garden over the season and moving forward. We're excited.
I am Muna's Magica, and I come to you with the gift of life. The gift of light and the gift of abundance. I tell you that you are already that. You are already free, you don't need to do anything. And that you are the sacred geometry. Let's get this in the ground.
Let's go. So we're putting the sacred, the lost, and the empowerment in the bottom of this hole. And we're just going to tuck it down here with the soil. I'm going to get the thing in first, but then we'll put this through. Maybe we'll go down a layer. That seems pretty natural. And then this underneath it, like so. And we'll get it a little nicer once the camera isn't in here.
It smells so good down here.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry
Smells like
bushes,
abundance.
it's wild.
Right, I'll go like that, and then we'll add, if you just leave it there. Okay, so what we'll do next is just a sprinkling, because we don't have a lot of soil, so we don't want to go too hard, but we got a little, what we're going to do here is we got a little mix. We'll just put a little bit right for the energetics. So we have, these are from a company, these little guys here. That's 8, so they're called source seeds. They teach plants how to create biophotonic energy. They're a type of subspace magnetic hematite. You can check out the company that makes them. They're called Space Void Tech Technologies. Jason Aites is the guy. And we're just gonna put this down, and then there's a little point on the end of the harmonizer that'll go right between those. We'll get it in there, and then we have a little bit of amethyst, just a little crystal energetics. We got a little bit of magnetic hematite, like actual little chunks, and then just the slightest bit of copper shaving. So we're just gonna put a little bit in there like that. And then as we backfill the soil, we will put in the basalt, the glacial rock dust, a little bit of azomite, just a little bit, a few things in there. And we're gonna put a bit of ormus in it. We'll get that out here. And then, yeah, we're backfilling it. We're gonna put a little rock so it's stable, and then we're gonna sit back and enjoy the ride. All right, I'm gonna throw ormus.
All right, so after a couple long days, we've finally got this harmonizer in, and yeah, we're happy about it. It's right overlooking the mountain. We got the garden here. New Earth is now.
And they shall come.
It's only just begun. Peace and love, Earthlings. You may not be from Earth if you're watching this, but you are on Earth now. And we are on Earth, apparently. We call it Earth. What is it? Where are we? Who am I? I don't know. I surrender my life over to the divine. Okay, so what is it? It's like 10:30. We have 1%.
Yeah, it's like pitch black out.
And we're still cooking. We're just working on some other creations, listening to Slim.
Yeah, we're definitely cooking too because we had to close up the garage and stuff because the mosquitoes are out of control. So we're sweating it out while we're creating.
Spence is making a banger, beautiful electroculture.
We want to leave like a really nice electroculture antenna on the property. This is phase 1 of this collaboration, and we're going to be taking the electroculture to the next level next spring here on site with a system that was widespread in the 1920s and 30s, and we're going to bring it back to this mountain homestead and show what's possible when we're done.
Peace and love, dear family. We are here on day 4 of the vlog, day 3 of the Electroculture project happening on brother Curtis's homestead. We got the Harmonizer in the ground planted, and
full moon pounding us last night.
Yeah, it was a good sleep.
Oh yeah.
And we're about to get going.
Yeah.
Brother Spence is working on this divine electroculture antenna that we're going to install. There's a New Earth gathering happening in probably like 4 hours time, 3-4 hours. People are rolling in. So we're going to try to get all of our creations done, get the shop all packed up.
Tech in the ground, baby.
We'll take you through, and it's phase 1 of this divine
This is a multi-year project. It can't be rushed. You never rush this stuff, especially when you're putting things like harmonizers in, because they can have a really powerful field of influence quickly. So we want to see how this works before we're adding more and more tech.
True.
Yeah. Follow the heart, let the divine guide, and work for your collaborations lifestyles too. Like Curtis is running a homestead here. He's got a family. He's doing all these things. Munis lives on the other side of the province. I'm over here. So sometimes you just have to allow the collaboration space to breathe, and that's why I say set up phases, right? Like we already have phase 2 and 3 laid within the field. Like I coded it, and then I brought Munis into it, and then we shared it with Curtis. So yeah, we're gonna be back here in the spring for sure. We might even be back here in the autumn if we can talk Curtis into swapping phase 2 and 3 for our Aether Garden Technologies, Munis Magica, Cloud Buster, Game Changer that we will be doing and putting on a ridge to protect all of Curtis's land. And yeah, one thing I think you'll have noticed about Curtis from being here and is he goes large. He goes large. He wants to do it right. So we're gonna talk him into like it's already in the field, a huge cloud buster. So the end of phase 1 coming up. Phase 2 will hopefully be a sweet cloud buster. Phase 3 will be Justin Christofoulou style devices with Yannick in ground culture, and yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of little stuff that will show you we'll show you the Paramagnetic cones a little bit later in this video too, how to place those and get going. So we'll see you.
Yeah, follow along for the rest of the vlog.
If you got questions, comment.
Yeah, absolutely, comment
No
below.
bad questions.
I'm gonna tag brother Curtis, of course. I'm gonna tag brother Spence, and how you can get in touch with all of us. And yeah, it's gonna be really beautiful. It is really beautiful. The now is really beautiful. You are really beautiful. We are really beautiful. New Earth now. Let's go, baby. Shoo!
Here we go. Now we're getting Munis' coffee because I've learned a little thing about him is the tech this brother produces. If we get him a little French press and get him going in the morning, like wow, we are gonna be creating magic all day. So we'll get this all good for him, and we'll see you out there.
Just like Slim. Slim loves his coffee. But that's part of being on the earth, you know? Enjoy the fruits of the earth as long as you're in service in good ways and you keep in balance in other good ways. You know, you enjoy your coffee here and there. Yeah. Maybe I'll start a coffee company.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. We should go talk about that idea, actually, because I have wanted to get involved in a coffee company. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like quantum beans and everything, like
change everything. There is places called quantum coffee.
I know, it wouldn't be that, but
Gets thrown around.
if you got ideas, put them in the comments, please. What should Buddhist and I's coffee cup be even called? If you guys will drink it. Oh, a little bit of the magnetite it got, but I'm gonna be able to get through.
Nice.
Sweet. So we got magnets, or we got magnetite coming out everywhere, so. I want to add kind of the final touches here.
The beginning of an era.
Yeah, it's the Lumerian symbol for it's the Lumerian Trinity, heaven, or like Father Heaven, Mother Earth, we the Child, Sacred Trinity.
Made this last night. I have a gift for you. What do you want, a sacred or a lost? I get one, you get one.
Jeez. Maybe I'll go with the sacred.
Okay,
Nice.
let's now make the Vesica Pisces together. Divine.
Alright.
Break bread.
Break bread. Now look, I got the heavy gauge. I'll go the heavy gauge on the top, and then
Oh yeah.
the twisted sage
Oh
on the
yeah.
inside. I like the harmonics of
Look at
that.
that. That's Munas and Twisted together.
Munas and Twisted represent right there.
Jeepers.
Oh yeah, buddy. Take your hands-on healing to the next level. Did you see the little charge up I have going for Brother New Atlantis?
No.
Right here, yeah. This has been charging up, man, on this land for like since we got here.
Wow.
So obviously the Harmonizer's yours, but the gift for him
Yeah.
is.
Well, maybe that's yours. Maybe that's the one you want.
All right.
Yeah, I would say I'll polish it up for you before you go.
There we go.
Wow.
AGT Quantum Soil Activator and our little quantum puck heart like this. So you got the south there, so that goes on the ground, so the vortex comes up like that, and you just tuck it behind your basil plant, nudge this up to the stem, kind of not touching, but around here, like you do with Lacoste coil, and it'll just create a magnetic vortex around your plant.
Amazing.
We'll grab this when we come back.
All right, family. So we're just in one of Curtis's rooms here, where there's a couple gardens, and Spence and I are doing a little side mission here with some energy work. So we just cleared this space with a larger ring that is down here. And
Why are we doing that? Explain what's going on.
yeah, so I'm looking around at the room. I'll explain here. There could be a distortion with the geopathic stress going on in the space, and it could be that this grape tree, grapevine, which we're attempting to bring back to life.
Coherence.
We basically scanned the whole room with the column of light coming from this ring, and I walked around the room declaring that I am the resurrection and the life of this plant. And so we first came in here and are doing some energy work, some metaphysical work on the actual space, because it's not so black and white. Spence and I were speaking a couple nights ago in meditation about what could be the the dilemma here that's causing this beautiful tree to be not in its harmony and its health and vitality. So
Yeah, like fully, the leaves, all the life is left the leaves.
So we're basically bringing the presence, the life force back into the space, into the soil with intentionality. And we're going to be planting a few of these rings here.
Got some sacred
And
basalt, rock dust, a
we
little
got
bit of
some
magnetite,
basalt.
just a little bit, just to stimulate the paramagnetism in the immediate area where this ring is going to be placed. Very close to the main vine here.
And we also did some mantra work with some vibrational medicine, actually pointing it through the ring at the vine here, at the root, at the soil, and declaring that it be returned back to life. I mean, this is a great place to start, and then we go from there. You know, we always take the next right action, the next right step, and that is all we can do.
Put a little ormus in here, maybe explain the benefits of why it's getting, you know,
Yeah.
there's probably about a millimeter of ormus in the center of this ring.
Yeah, so we're putting ormus in the ring. So ormus is known to be highly regenerative, and this is plant ormus
Yep.
that we have here. So we've placed some of that divine life force within the column of the ring, and we're going to be burying that. So this is the overall space. We feel that with this, I have no doubts that it's coming back to life as we speak it, as we declare it. It might take some quote-unquote space-time to arrive back at its health and manifestation, but I can assure you, with perseverance, determination, and a non-stop ability to keep going and keep returning to the heart center, you will succeed. You will thrive. You will be victorious over whatever is in the way of that perfection expressing in your world, in the world of plants, in the world of the sky, in the world of the waters, in the world of nature. So we've come here as a little side mission to get some energy work done here and do our best while we walk out of this homestead and return again.
Yeah, the nice thing is this is on drip, man, so it's gonna have like pretty solid soil moisture. So I think the next thing is the Koski.
Yeah. We just gotta drill a few holes then,
Yeah,
eh?
I think we gotta just find magnetic north is like kind of over here, so we'll put it like right about here. Tap it in, and then maybe that'll go a little closer, so it's right around the stem. And it can go like this. Oh, I'll show the example here. So we'll thread this through, and it'll essentially be sitting like that. So yeah, one there, one near the top, and then I honestly think, you know, one near the bottom. It'll go around all of them, and then we'll just bend it. Put it nice and close.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then we'll water it in.
All right.
We can do the ring on the other one too. Yeah, I'll let you do that one, man.
So this is a New Earth cubit, a 432 resonance. And we know that 432 is a very harmonic frequency. So we're going to plant this in the soil.
So probably best on this other side here. So we're just going to put it in just kind of a little bit near the root. This is the vine. You can see it's still very crunchy. And we'll just dig it in here, down a little ways.
Just going to pause. All right, so we're just finishing up here. Watering atop the ring, atop the ormus, atop the intention. And we're gonna bring these 3 STU cubit lengths and get these into the stake. And I'm gonna polish these up for personal use here. A little bit of a fire going on in the mountains. We're clearing it up. All right, the time has come
to put the Electroculture antenna in. We designed this little simple antenna as more of a, I would call it a field antenna, where you can see the entire homestead plot here. We got corn, there's quite a bit of permaculture, we got drip lines. You know, what do we got? Maybe, I don't know what size Curtis has this, so I'm not gonna try and guess it, but ultimately it's gonna influence this whole plot, and this is a little bit more so what you wanna do if you don't wanna have small antennas everywhere. You put a big one in it, and we're gonna show you the system. Right now where we are, you always gotta find your magnetic north, because you wanna align with that current. So that's some, magnetic north is somewhere off here. I got my compass in my pocket, and we're going to align this strategically.
Look at these beautiful clouds that are coming in. The ether's clearing.
Yeah, dude, it's like this Harmonizer is clearing it, bro. Look, the Harmonizer is clearing the freaking smoke, dude. The Harmonizer is pushing this, like a forest fire started 2 kilometers away today, and it's clear where we are. Welcome to quantum technologies with what everyone knew in the past. All right, so, and then we're gonna put this in the ground. This piece here is for the north-south current, so it's north right here, it's south in the end, and we will orient this when we get it in place. So this is running north to south, so that'll be facing the north. This here is, I'll get out of the way, is an east-west capacitator, where this is just a way to get a small passive charge going. There's zinc folded in here with allowing the airflow on either end, and of course we come up here, we have all of the different quartz, magnetic hematite in here, and then our three-pronged copper, aluminum, and zinc galvanized or zinc covered steel. Notice how all of them I've cut them all at an angle. They're maintaining the loss cube or the empowerment cubit length, and the smaller ones are the sacred cubit length, but you cut them because that is going to allow more of that electromagnetic energy to come into that. I learned that one from New Atlantis. So we will be putting this up. We're going to put it right here in the center, and we'll get it oriented up. Man.
Talk about rocks.
Yeah, I know. Go see if, just pause and see if you can find Harmonizer working right now. Like, the smoke isn't coming this way. Dude, there's no chemtrails above us right now either.
Bro, the ether's so clean right now.
Look at this drone flying here. It's like, yeah, bro, you and your drone, we are clearing this ether, dude. That's a fucking unmanned drone.
That's a robot right there.
That's a robot right there, dude. Totally unmanned. That's U.S. military right there, bro. Yeah, this is not really working.
Here.
If this doesn't work, we're gonna need to get.
I mean, it might be nice to put shoes on that you could get.
Yeah, no. It's rocky, dude. Super rocky. I don't know if we're getting down 2 feet. We might be doing a rock thing again.
At least it's not top heavy.
Yeah. Oh,
but at the same time, it's a long staff.
Do we got time to make a lost and a sacred to put in here or on the base?
We don't need to make one. I'll just take one off my body.
Okay.
I got one lost.
Or just
here.
one, man. Just
yeah, lost. We'll do a lost.
Sure. Get the Trinity going. Okay, sure. I love that.
Yeah, actually, this is actually an Atlantean, brother.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Might
gonna
be a little
do
big
that.
for the hole though, hey?
We can bend it and fit it in.
Okay.
The column will stay. Intimidation, eh? The work of a negatively polarized being.
Yep.
No,
I think they're checking it out. Water bombers are way bigger. Those are, I think some of those are drone. I think
wild.
so.
When you start doing real light work, like these beings get really scared.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're like, oh my god, my life is over.
Because it literally is.
Yeah. Can't stop it now.
No.
No, my food source is dissolving.
This is going in there, brother. It's
Yeah.
gonna fit perfectly in there.
I'll try and see if I can scrape a little more.
This is the magnum opus of the weekend. This is the moment. Once we get this in, we have two. Boom, they're communicating, and then walk out of here and
Go sit in the
continue
shade.
on. Yeah.
Julie's here, hey?
Yeah.
You say hi yet?
I have not. I've been kind of in it filming. All right, bro. That's probably about as deep as we're gonna get. Scrape a little more.
So we're putting a pillar of Atlantean light. Atlantean.
High Atlantean.
Before the fall.
Before the fall.
The real Atlantean, if you know what I
The
mean.
benevolent Atlantean.
The presence of awareness.
Yeah. Merging beautiful technology with clairvoyance. That was high Atlantis, man. Beautiful time to be alive. Bringing some of it back. Okay, that's probably as deep as we're getting. Man.
Absolutely.
So, we're gonna put some of this paramagnetic soil mix in here.
Bro's beaming as he's beaming. Just beams on beams on beams.
We got the double stack, Munis, Magica. I think you said this was an Atlantean, right?
That is an
Okay,
Atlantean.
I'll use that. I'll put my left hand so the Atlantean cubit.
It was first called the Viking cubit, but it's connected to Atlantis, so I flipped the script on the tensor world and started calling it the Atlantean. Oh yeah, little toys out.
Little toys.
Just a wee little toy. This is legendary though, as this is going in.
Yeah.
This plane's flying. I got it. This is a legendary New Earth moment.
Yeah, I'm like, for here, it's like clearing it. They're like, let's see if it works with a forest fire. I'm like, the forest fire is going straight
Bro,
up.
look over there in the map. Look how clean the ether is up
I know,
there.
it's crazy, dude.
Look at that light.
Whoa.
Look at these clouds,
Like, it's
bro.
actually getting blue. Like,
Bro,
bugs
look
of
at those
blue.
clouds.
I know.
These are perfect. The smoke's clearing.
Oh, it's so simple. Yeah, I don't think people quite realize the magnitude of like what's gonna happen on this property when you put out this kind of technology from the heart space. Like, it's so simple, but it's the solution, right? It clears up the chemtrails, pushes the fire smoke away. Like, what happens when we have 10,000 of these? What happens when we have 100,000 of these? And the people who are placing them are building them intelligently and from the heart space? World's gonna regenerate very quickly. We step back into the Garden of Eden. Because we are in the Garden of Eden right now. We're like coming back into that harmonic. We are in that harmonic. All right, buddy. Time for you to hold it.
Yep.
You can give Jenna the little thing if she wants.
Osmo.
Yep.
Keep that flat.
So just keep, is it filming? Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just like practice moving in and out. It's pretty neat, and you can get some like full, get some back shots too.
Yeah, you could just flow. It makes it very
Yeah, it's
easy.
very steady. You can play with it. All right, so we're gonna go there. Maybe the center. Yeah. Okay.
Now we kind of want to rotate it. Oh no, this way. Yeah. And I'm gonna magnetic north it, and then we're gonna lock it in place.
Dude from India is calling me about sensor tech. Can't talk right now.
All right, so that's magnetic north, right there. Look at it from behind. So we want to. This is the most important part, folks. If you're working with a north-south, as we have there, for the telluric currents, that's running like this. It's not running like this. It's running like this. So we want to make sure we got our compass declination turned off, so we're getting not true north, we're getting magnetic north, and then get behind it in line with it, but far enough away that's not being influenced, and then make sure it's fully slight rotation this way. Too much over rotate. A little bit slightly this way. Yep, perfect. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Oh, yeah, just hold it there. I'm gonna get the water. Because I want to make sure it's getting activated below. Alright, so we got some nice clean groundwater coming from a deep well with a little bit more of the paramagnetic mixture in here and ormus in here. So we got ormus in here going to the bottom, which will be a great activator. You always want to wet it as you put it in, just a little bit, and then backfill in, press it down, add a bit more basalt, a little bit of water, and then you're gonna get a lot quicker charge. Pack it in, but not too tight. Wow, yeah, this is Atlantean here is nice. It's Atlantean cubit. And be generous with the soil, the stuff, especially in the immediate area. Sprinkle it all in. Make sure you're not sucking it down your lungs. Slight water in. Remember, electroculture works infinitely better if your soil's hydrated. It can help you keep soils hydrated in drought condition by helping restructure and make it more porous, higher carrying capacity of water when you have electroculture going. But if you don't have the soil moist, you're not going to get the transfer of the energy you want. So when you're putting this in, make sure it is wet as you go through. Create like a little bit of a mud-like effect as it dries too, pulling it nice and tight in place.
Can't wait to see this property in a couple years.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna
already see it in my mind's eye. This is what pure abundance already is. They have their time and place. I'm like, people live here. If you could put a fire out, like get some water on it, but it's loud, that's for sure. I can't believe we're blessed with the opportunity to see the Harmonizer like this back. All things clouds and smoke, dude.
perfect time. So that's it, family. Our mission is complete. Just getting the final rocks for our antenna, which we just planted over there. Say greetings. Look how clean the ether is right now. Look at this divine sunlight. It's amazing. This is amazing. So I'm getting some rocks and we're going to finish it all up. Head on out.
All right, so we're just spreading a little bit of this paramagnetic rock dust combo around, just on some of these paths. We're really not doing too much to start. I like to keep it pretty light, but over the years you'll keep adding.
Sweet. Wild, eh?
Yeah, I know. Tax dollars at work, buddy. It's hot out here, isn't it?
Alright, so we're just closing up the project right here, phase 1 at least, of infinite phases.
Infinite phases.
Of infinite fractals.
Yep.
We're basically adding our STU cubit measurement
Triple-Lakovsky.
to the piece of wood, calling it the Triple-Lakovsky. And we're going to place this where you saw prior in the video,
Yep.
to our divine grapevine.
And we're just doing a little bit of insulation with the electrical tape to keep the flow coherent going through the wood. And we'll just kind of also snugs it up nicely. Make sure we're not losing anything to the wood, and then it'll get the flow going, and then we'll bend it on. Yeah, I've always wanted to make one of these and I haven't yet, but this is a really good test. We've done, obviously you've seen in the video, we've done a bunch of energetic work. We got the ormus in the soil, but this I think will be the cherry on top of bringing this beautiful grapevine back to total energetic coherence, providing food abundance for Curtis and his family. Let's go.
Peace and love, family. So we're just finishing up here, just packing up the shop, cleaning it up. We have completed our mission and we will be back. If you've tuned into all of this, bless you. If you haven't, bless you. And New Earth is now. May you have received the light codes that you were ready and open to receive. And Spence, do you have any last words for?
Well, if you watched the full video to this point, congratulations, you're a legend. Please comment and say you watched this whole thing. We like taking along for the journey with this. And yeah, final thoughts is put the technology in the ground with the right intention, focus on getting organic matter into your soil, focus on the pollinators, the insects, creating heavens on earth, sweet havens, oases within all of the stuff going on. And with time, the technologies like these are creating coherence across Mother Gaia, bringing connection points together, humans and Gaia once again reunited in our natural states. So put the technology in the ground, play, experiment, and ultimately the new Earth is now. It's already here. These kinds of collabs, like you lose track of time with Moon and Time moving to space time, doing this kind of stuff, and that's beyond space time, and that's available to you. Do it from the heart space and have a lot of fun, because ultimately we're just humans running around this realm, putting tech in the ground with smiles on our faces and watching abundance flow in all forms. Oh, it's been fun.
Thank you, family. See you soon. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far, subscribe to the channel right here. There's going to be more co-creations with Brother Spence, and we're really excited, so it really helps the channel out if you subscribe. There's the ebook available, the course is available, so tune in, tap in. Where can we find you?
You can find me in all the beautiful links that Munis has put below this, but it's at Frequency Garden on Instagram and frequencygardening.com, all that good stuff. And like we say, Munis and I got many of these collaborations coming up. If you want us to come to your land, your homestead, your farm, put some of this tech in the ground and help you continue your food abundance and harmonization journey, reach out to either one of us, pitch your idea. We're all about the collabs. We'll come anywhere in the world. This is our mission. Let's do it.
Literally.
See you soon.
Call us, email us, and we'll talk about it. One love. May the benevolent light of Lemuria and Atlantis come back onto this earth. So it is.
I receive the blessings around me. I receive, I receive, I receive. I receive the blessings around me. I receive, I receive, I receive. I receive the blessings around me. I receive the blessings around
me. Just driving home now. That was a magical few days, wasn't it? Close the window for this discourse. Sending you so much love in this moment. Sending you so much love in this moment. Sending you so much love in this moment. I am so happy and grateful that I was a part of that whole experience. And now I am driving back to Vancouver. Gonna go meet up with JD at the sauna. I think I'm gonna pick her up from the ferry. Go to the sauna, maybe go get dinner, and then head home. And by the time I close this trunk, that is the end of the video. From the closed trunk when I left to the closed trunk when I came home. So, told you I would take you on the whole journey. I know this is a juicy one. Just wanting to share the raw and the real and inspire. So, enjoy this now moment, and I'll see you soon. Shoo! Alright, I've arrived back at the ferry, and I picked up Jay.
We're back. It was only like 48
3
hours.
days, was it?
I don't know. I felt long.
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, guess where we're going? The sauna.
Surprise.
Surprise. We started and we're gonna end it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna end the video when we get home and I shut the trunk, and that's the vlog.
We're not gonna have enough battery.
Alright, believe it or not, it's about 24 hours later. The last thing I reported back was that we were going to the sauna. We did go to the sauna, and then we went to get vegan dinner, and then I punched the car because all of my European orders are coming back to me through Canada Post, which makes no sense, and then I have to pay out of pocket again to send it out. It's happened like 5 times, so I got frustrated. We went to dinner. It was a good dinner, and then we ended up not making the ferry home, so we had to go sleep at a motel where we arrived at 1:30 a.m. and they charged us almost $400 to sleep. And then we woke up and then we went to Eternal Abundance and got back into that frequency. And then, yeah, what did we do? We went to the mall. I got a square reader. I got this beautiful outfit. You never see me that sexy. And then, what else happened? Oh yeah, so we're at the ferry. Now we're just waiting to go back home to Gibson's. Any reports?
That was our entire experience.
That was it. And, yeah, I have like almost 15 orders to do. Shillajam is in like 4 days.
We have no flights.
And I have no flights yet because I'm not grounded. But yeah. Anyways, it's a full moon. Mercury's in retrograde and I don't give up about astrology. And what else would be entertaining?
I don't give up about astrology.
That's it. I'll finish the whole vlog once the door slams.
If and when we make it home.
Yeah. All right. One love, family. Hope you enjoying the video. Believe it or not, it's another gorgeous day, and I've just arrived back home. You remember this? I'm gonna open it up. We're gonna end the video. Leaving you in the love of the one infinite creator.